How's it going, YouTube? Summer Revolution here, and today we got a 1v1 on Indochina. This is a post-gameplay commentary. I have been super busy recently, and this is like the only clip I've had left to send out to you guys. So this week I'm only going to have 2 videos out, and I'm probably not going to post any videos next week because I've been so busy with finals and stuff. So if that's okay with you guys, I'd really appreciate it. I really need to focus on my studies this next week, and then I'll get back at it because summer's gonna start again. So I will make another video, kind of regrouping what I'm gonna plan to do this summer. But this right here is a 1v1. We are the Brits, and we're playing against, I believe it was a Russian player. This was a pretty good match overall, and I had a few requests for some more 1v1s, so I should toss out some more action out there. Always love playing with the Brits 1v1s. You'll see what we do here in a second. I'm gonna go with the longbows once again, especially against the Strelets, because I mean Russia really doesn't have a good counter to the longbows until they get age 3. So I knew that kind of early on. That'd be the strongest thing to get. So we kind of go with the usual age up. I believe we go with the 16 bills here. I get the market up early. Let's see, what am I doing? Why are those guys on wood? I don't remember what I was doing. I guess I accidentally did it. I was like, what? Oh, no, I was going to get the hunting dog. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I played this like a month ago. But this is a pretty good match. This is on Indochina, so like this river down the middle, normally it's a pretty big game changer. If you can get on the other side of the river and get up like a barracks or an outpost or something, make a little base, and then kind of go towards his villagers on his side, then normally you can get the win pretty easily. But as you're going to see here, that's what our opponent does, so it's going to be a battle to get back on his side. But we do really well here. It's not the 3 villas first. I'm going to grab that treasure there. Some pretty good treasures overall. But I do like this map. I've never really played a team game on this map, so that would be interesting. It's always normally been 1v1s. But I'm going to take some shots on that treasure there. And we're going to keep going up. So I got the market and the hunting dogs because I had the extra wood from the treasure. And kind of just going from there helps our villagers out a little bit. But yeah, one thing I do really love about the Asian Dynasties maps are the elephants. Really good food source there. You get so much food off of them, as you can see later on. We didn't really have to switch over to mills till we were almost age 4 anyways. But we're just going to get the usual age up here. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for videos, please let me know. I know a lot of you guys want some more treaty videos, so I'm definitely going to give that a shot. Once school ends, I'll have a little more time to focus on the strategy and stuff. The beginning of the semester I had a lot of time. As you guys could tell, I put out a lot of videos. I was putting out some, what's it called? Ultimate General Civil War videos. I haven't really done that in a while. Or, and I'm at we age up there, so I'm switching over to wood so we get the houses up. Or the Wild 8. I haven't really played that in a while either because I just haven't enough time recently, which has been a bummer. But it is what it is. I'm just making my way as I can. I've been working pretty often as well. Work about like 20 hours a week on top of school. And then we had spring season as well. Once spring season started, that's kind of where it picked up. Got pretty busy for me. But we're almost there. I got 2 weeks until school ends. So hopefully we can get that all sorted out. And then summer's going to be in, which will be super excited. I don't really know what I'm going to do this summer, honestly. Obviously work a lot, but other than that, I'm not really too sure. Work and train for soccer. That's what I did last year mostly, which is good. It's a good refresher. But yeah, we're gonna knock out, grab that food. Just always grab your free treasures and save that shipment for the age up. Yes, right. I really want to get some walls up. I believe that's what I'm gonna do here. Yeah. So block them off, but unfortunately there's 2 ways there, and if you can see on the top left of the map, you can see a blue dot going around. He did have a villager up there, and he's going to get his outpost up north on our side. And I don't think I really realized that until it was a little too late. We'll see here, but I'm just getting all the houses up. Starting to get these walls out too. And going from there. Yeah, he's got some villagers up there. So I think I assumed that he was gonna have his guys there, so that's why I started building that wall across there too. Send in the wood, and we'll get that barracks up here in a second. What is she doing? Oh, I sent her up there. Okay, I was so confused. I was like, why is she building the wall? So they're building the wall there as well. Getting those villagers out, get that food collected. And I sent that to food so we can get, obviously the villagers out more. And the longbows, don't have to worry about that too much. I'm not too worried about the coin. Or the outpost, honestly. So we got that one up. Sent her back. And now he has aged up. So I thought at this point that I had him good. Like, I'm north of his base. He has no idea. So I sent her kind of up there. And then, boom, outpost right there. Or, his blockhouse is right there. I was like, oh my goodness. We gotta get this going. So as soon as this gets up, we're gonna start making some longbows. Because I'm assuming he's making streelets. Longbows will destroy those streelets pretty easily. And he has some villagers there. So I'm just trying to hide that villager for later on. I'm going to try to get him out of my side and then counter and push around the north with the village. I'm going to build a barracks later. So yeah, there's his villi. Trying to get out of the way there. Send him around. We got lots of bows coming in already. All good there. Trying to get these houses out. I probably could have gotten a second barracks, but I was more worried about getting all the houses out. So toss those people on wood. Wait for these more bows. Good thing he did not send in cavalry. Oh, I do get the second barracks there. Good thing he does not send out cavalry, because that could have been pretty bad. I think that's something that more Russian players should do. Because like almost everyone really expects you to go streelets or musketeers right off the bat. No one really expects you to go all cav. I mean, they do have the 5 Cossack card, which I definitely think you should send in as a really good card. But just like the cavalry in general, it sends in right there, obviously. But the cavalry in general is very cheap, and it's only 1 population. So if you can toss up a stable and just have that dynamic combination, you're going to be pretty decent off age 2. And he does not get the stable up until later. And once he does get stable up, it's going to be too late. I'm going to have too many bows at that point. He should have already been at my base. He was taking too long. But one of the things I did not realize what he was trying to stop, he was trying to stop a water boom. Excuse me, sorry, I hit the mic there. Which I won't realize until very later on in the match. But right now he's trying to stop that water boom and get his troops out at the same time. So I think he was trying to make me hesitate a little bit. And then go from there. So I'm going to take out these cavalry units. More worried about the cavalry than the streelets at this point. Get those guys out. Keep getting these houses up. We're going to knock out these cav pretty easily. Yeah, I don't know what he was really doing with it. He should have been raiding. I think he was a little too worried about the ships in the back, but he does have his army here. Gonna engage. Terrible micro right there. He's trying to grab the pikes and take it back. It's alright, we'll get some more here. Alright, so we're gonna send him back here. And then start picking them off. The best thing about the bows is the distance, obviously. Streelets have to get a lot closer. Just trying to get the houses up and get all these guys out at the same time. Yeah, I move those guys back so I don't get killed. So bows are all out. He's sending in more infantry. And at this point, I'm starting to feel pretty decent. We got a large number of bows. Let's get another set out there. And I think I'm gonna send train time. Yeah, infantry train time. Nope, I sent the musketeers. He's trying to go back there. I was sending my 3 bows back. Yeah, he's going all the way around back. So we knocked out those that second set of streetlights they come. Oh, they get this up there. And we're gonna start sieging that while defending against those guys. Let's see how much damage those bows do to the cavalry, anyways. I'm not really too worried. I don't know. I got the bows coming back there. So we have his blockhouse under siege right now. And musketeer just came in. Get the next wood upgrade. Just gonna knock out these guys and then regroup. I don't know why they weren't firing. Like, they should have been... They should have realized that there was a guy there. Well, that's alright. So now we're gonna send everyone north and start to pick them off. We got the musketeers in there as well. And I'm really happy with how it's going at this point. Like, feeling comfortable. Got 2 barracks up. Good production of resources. Lots of bows are going to come out. I don't know why the guys are keep running closer. Just bad micro. I really need to get a better mouse. I have not had the money to get a new mouse recently. But as you can see, like, he has all those guys taking shots while I should have been firing, and he's still not going to be able to get them. It just shows you how good the bows are. But now we send in the train time. Keeping the houses up. And right now, we just have him pushing back. Like, I don't know what time he started doing the war boom, but it's going to be too late once we get around here. Because our boom is almost, I mean, it's about halfway done right now. And then, as you can see, you got the sable back there. Which I don't know, he should have really had more cav units. Or he should have just tried to save up for the age up and get some cannon. But it's gonna be too late. Let's send these guys back up to those elephants. And some cavalry there, but not really worried about it. And plenty of bows to cause some damage. So I'm gonna get everything sorted now. Get our army regrouped. Just gonna try to get the age up, and then swing across and continue this pressure. Just had the one villager there. We get great wood production now, so we can really start getting these houses out as well. And I put the villager inside the town center so they can take out that villy. That's kind of funny. Boom! Sniped. Alright, so very solid army right now, and if he continues the way he's doing, we're going to be fine through this match. So that was my game plan, just keep loading up the bows and start to get that age up. So we're going to get up the upgrade there. Just making sure there's nothing else around. And as you can see, look at all those villies on those elephants. They're going to last so long for us. And yeah, like as I said, very comfortable right now. And this is when I checked to see if he does have any kind of water deck, and he didn't, which was weird. So I don't know why he didn't. I don't remember if Russia has a schooners card. I guess I don't. I can't remember off the top of my head. But we were going to press here. And just I think we just walk around that. I'm pretty sure we did, yeah. That's funny. Let's send those guys around. Just gonna get all these houses up finally. And there's some villagers there. And some cav. Just knocking out the cav units. Like, look at that. That is... You can't do anything, really, if you have so many bows in mass, age 2. There's not much you can do. So then I start to get the barracks up there. I'm like, alright, it's time to execute this game plan. And once I'm attacking down south, hopefully we get a little distracted. Send these guys to charge in, so I just back off. Took a lot of shots there. Had a good trade-off. And those elephants are finally gone. Gonna put them over there, and we're gonna start to switch all the guys over to the mills. Once those guys run out, we're gonna try to get the sage up. And as you can see, our resources are doing brilliant right now. Get the outpost there so we can send our cannons as soon as we age up. And I go for the caravel and the wood. And then get those last houses up. So we're just cruising right now. Really excelling. As you can see, the scores, we're just toppling them. I really don't know what he was doing with his eco at that point. But yeah, here we go. This is kind of like the game changer right here. Once we get these villages, see, there's no way back for him. But it's going to be interesting because later on you'll see how many... He had a lot of villagers still, which is interesting. So yeah, all those guys are down. I'm going to meet up with my northern base. As I said earlier, just kind of like the game plan to sweep around. And I'm just kind of looking at those guys. Seeing what to get there. We're just loading up the coin. And we are good to go. Army is there. It's going to keep pumping out bows because they have been doing work so far. No reason to stop. Finally get those upgrades too. Like, look at that. You're not going to really stop. Unless you have cavalry, you're not going to really stop that. Or maybe Obus. I would like to see how they fare off. Obus and longbows are definitely the two strongest H2 units in my opinion. And then I guess he sees the... I don't know when he saw the base, but I guess he saw something. So he starts to go up, check it out, and he's going to be freaking out because you have my whole army right there. Ready to knock him out. And then we finally start to get those mills up too. Got the age up. He got the age up at the exact same time. So here he is sending his army in. Let me get that bow upgrade. And we're gonna start switching you guys over to the coin. And I don't know what he's doing at that point. Like, he's just not microing very well. That's what happened to me earlier on. Like when you try to click on a unit and I guess he dies, so then they run to the spot of his death because they think they meant to click there. It's really annoying. We are good to go at this point. Get some musketeers. Just balancing out the army. Got the cannon sent in. And the army is in full flow right now. We got the upgrades. And I'm ready to press in here.
Ready. Commandment. I mean so. Advance. Ready.
These guys 3 let's upgrade, but it's going to be too late. Those guys are gone. Musketeer production is going great. Bows are going great. We're just going to march in here and start causing some chaos. But yeah, he is going to have a ton of villagers. He has like 6 or 7 right there. Gonna pick those guys off. And now we're just gonna start knocking these guys out. These houses down every once. One by one. And more villagers over there. And there are like 10 over there. He's finally sending the cab, but it's gonna be way too late at this point. I think he's gonna get the cannon, is he? No, he doesn't. Just quite. So he finally sends his cannons. I was waiting for it because I was like, if he's aging up, he has to send those guys in if he wants any chance. So get the bows at good range. And he's trying to move that cannon around, and it's gonna be way too late. We have all those bows shooting at him. And it's gonna get a shot off. Nope. I know, we were basically home free at that point. Just trying to take out all the stables so the cav doesn't cause me any problems. Didn't really realize it, but we were out of food. Let's switch these guys over. Gonna toss those guys all there, get that upgrade. I'll switch that over. And we're just gonna march through here. Send those 8 villies. Just keep the eco going. Yeah, at this point, everything's going down. As you can see the scores, we were just blowing them off the charts.
Commandament. Avance. Imenas. Lion. Yes. Iwis. Yemen. Tiljer.
I feel me stronger now.
Avance. Iwis.
Yeah, a little too late for the cavalry. Already caused the damage we needed to cause.
Ready. Yes. Iwal recht. Yes.
Let's get that coin sorted out. And then this is why I bring the guy over when we see that he's going to be all on the ocean. Which I really would be interested to know when he started doing that. I don't know if I clicked the right charts at the end of the game there. Yes, yeah, a Villi shipment sent in right there by accident.
Ready.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, this is when we see all the villagers. So we're gonna sweep down south, follow these 3 villagers. I'm like, all right. There's a few villagers there. I'm gonna go down and see what's up. We'll keep going, keep going, keep going, and then just run into the biggest mass of villagers on the south side there. I thought there was gonna be a bigger herd there, but I guess I was confused with the berry bushes. So I sent them all there. So we just knocking out villies, plenty of villies there. And he's gonna run towards the ocean. I'm like, you know what? I got this ship here. I'm gonna take these guys over. And look at all the villagers that are just turning their backs on them. They're just gonna smash them right here. Poor elephants getting slaughtered in the process. But yeah, let's keep sweeping south. I still didn't realize at this point they had the water boot going on, but it's gonna be too late. Every last one of those villagers are down. Thank you for that ship, and unfortunately those elephants are down too, but it's alright. He's just fleeing at this point. Because that was his entire boat production, basically, all in those villagers. If he had any chance to get back in the game. And then here we are, run to some of his ships. And he does have a very, like, he has a pretty good large amount of ships. Like, earlier on, if you could have looked, and you'll see at the end, he had a lot of them on the eastern side of the map as well. But I'm trying to get that dock down so he can't make any ships against mine. And we're just gonna start getting those guys there. And his explorer's right in the middle, so no chance of him getting anything there. Getting the age up, and we were just cruising at this point. Got plenty of coin and wood. Just kind of picking everything off. And that is going to be game. So as you can see on the right side here, he does. I mean, yeah, the right side, he does have a decent amount of ships, but it's gonna be too late. The longbows just proved too much early on, and that's all you really need as a British, especially against the Russians. It's just a great counter to the streetlets. He really should have made cannons or something. But we're gonna go to post game here. You can check that out. We did pretty solid overall. 68 longbows against 123 streetlets. Kind of sums it up there. But yeah, there you guys go. There's our steady little boom. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I will see you guys later.